It's the season premiere of Temple Talk. Today, Miss Philadelphia, Julia Ray is here. Plus, Diamond Hot Yoga shows us how to de-stress for the new school year. Also, we catch up with American Idol alum Clay Aiken and a musical performance from Everything I Left. Meet your host, Luke Frey, Marissa Giletto, Justin Backover, and Johnna Booth. Also with Rachel Keller and Raya Abdelaal. From Studio One at Temple University, this is Temple Talk.
Hello guys, and welcome to the Season 3 premiere of Temple Talk. How are you doing tonight? Good? Good. I am joined by Marissa Giletto as always, and I'm also joined by two brand new co-hosts this year, and I just wanted to sort of formally introduce them. So first up is sophomore media studies and production major from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Justin Backover. Yeah. Such a pretty smile. And sophomore media studies and production major from Staten Island, New York, Johnna Booth. Johnna Booth. Look at Johnna Booth. Oh my gosh.
Oh, please don't do it.
Dressing it up. We are also excited to have you guys both on the show this year. Again, your new host. So we are so excited to have you on our new season. It's going to be so much fun. I can already tell.
We're already best friends. It's crazy how instant we all clicked. But do you guys want to give a little introduction of yourselves? Let everyone know who you are.
Yeah, sure. Okay, like Luke said, my name is Johnna. I am an MSP major here. But yes, I was born in Staten Island, New York, but I am all the way a Jersey girl, Jersey raised. But I am so excited to be a host with these beautiful people. We have a great crew, and the audience, like for everyone who's watching, the audience is amazing. So, great job, guys.
Hey, the audience is great today.
Hi guys, I'm Justin. I'm from Philly. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm so excited. It's going to be a great season. We click so well, and our audience is amazing. So I'm really happy to be here.
Yes, definitely. And there are also some thank yous in order to start our new season. As you can see, we have a beautiful new set, guys. This set looks amazing. So thank you so much to, looks stunning. So thank you so much to TUTV and especially Temple University's theater department, specifically Fred Dwar and Andrew Lane, who did an awesome job constructing and making our set. So thank you guys so much. So much. That's awesome. So nice. All right, guys, let's get started. One of the largest events in Philadelphia history ever, the Pope will be coming here for the World Media Families during the weekend of September 26th. But while the papal visit has brought excitement to the city of brotherly love, the chaos of pre-Pope preparations has frustrated a lot of people around the area. I know SEPTA's closing down. We have off school. So it's a huge deal here.
Well, I mean, as long as I make it to the Madonna concert on Thursday, I'll be really happy. But I think, it'll be inconvenient, but the Pope's coming. I mean, this is amazing for the city, so I think we should just accept it and live with it for 3 days, and we'll get through it. It'll be fine.
Yes, exactly.
I'm excited. I mean, it's something for our city to take advantage of not only, I don't want to say the publicity, but just the fact that everyone's like, oh my gosh, Philadelphia, and it's so great for our city. And like you said, it's the Pope. Like, that's something you really have to think about, not just the fact that, we're closing the city, but it's because of the Pope. Like, let's keep that in mind here. It's awesome.
Right. I'm just kind of glad, school's going to be out on Friday.
Yeah, it's like a snow
Monday.
day.
Yeah, it is a snow day. And, Monday has a big question mark on it, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a little bummed out because it feels like I'm going to be held hostage in Philly because you can't leave, between, Thursday to Monday?
Probably, Thursday night, I would assume.
Yeah.
Thursday night into
So we'll be trapped.
Monday.
Yeah. Sleep over at John's house,
Yes,
everybody who wants to come. Also, as Trump has focused on his presidential race, the billionaire's hit TV show Celebrity Apprentice has been forced to find a new host, which will be, drumroll, Arnold Schwarzenegger, which NBC announced last week. According to an article in Entertainment Weekly, executive producer Mark Burnett expressed that Trump wanted to be certain The Apprentice would be able to continue its success while he campaigns, and everyone's happy with their new host choice. I didn't even know Arnold was into business, I guess.
Well, when I first heard the news of him being the new host, I couldn't help but say, who better than to host it, because he was the governor of California, and he has that business. That's probably one of the biggest business opportunities you could possibly have. Right. Yeah. So I can't think of anyone else who would be able to take that place. So I'm excited to see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe Trump will be too busy after, even if he doesn't win president, and maybe he'll stick. You never know. Maybe Arnold will stay.
Well, even before that, I was doing some research on him. He was a bricklayer in the 60s.
So official.
And he started a company. And then after that, he started buying real estate investment all over the country.
He's a businessman.
And then he and his ex-wife, Maria Shriver, opened a restaurant that they sold in 1998. So actually, he's not just, the Terminator. He has done some really...
But the Terminator? What?
Wow.
He's the moneymaker.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, his net worth is $300 million.
Wow.
Yeah, he's...
Well, when you marry a Kennedy, your net worth is $300
right.
million.
And then in the Guinness Book of World Records, he's considered the most developed man in the history of the world.
History of the world?
Yes, the most developed man.
What exactly
impressive.
does that mean?
From his weightlifting?
Yeah.
He's
from that. Could you imagine me and Johnna standing next to him though? Let's be real, we're 4 foot.
Well,
he'd pick you up with each arm.
He probably would.
Dangle on it or something.
That'd be hysterical. That's funny.
Dangling on the arms of Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, so
anyway.
One of the biggest celebrity stories of the summer was the Kardashian clan's own Caitlyn Jenner coming out as transgender, huge topic, and also debuting her new look on the cover of Vanity Fair. Stunning cover, and Kate has drawn both support and criticism from her family, fans, and the LGBT community over the past few months. What are your thoughts? All forms and parts of her transition were covered in the media heavily. And it had lots of influence over the summer as well.
I think it's great that she's showing us something that we don't see and experience firsthand every day. And I think especially that she was an athlete, it really brings her to a new audience that would usually not be associated with the transgender community. I mean, when she got up there on the ESPY Awards and said, "We deserve to be respected," and everyone stood up there and clapped, I just thought it was such a beautiful moment because you're not expecting that from that community.
Yes.
Very true, very true. And I love that she took the platform that she had as far as on E! News or E! Network in general, and she used it to spread awareness of the whole entire community. She could have easily just been like, this is my transition, this is what I'm going through, blah, 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 blah. Right. But she is really making a statement for all transgender. And I think that, it paved the way for a lot of celebrities. Ellen Page just debuted her relationship on the red carpet for the first time with her girlfriend. So
that's right.
Yeah, so it was really awesome. She's making the way for all of these celebrities to come out, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's so much freedom for them,
Right.
No, yeah,
and Miley Cyrus. A lot of like she said, her transition has made people more comfortable, and it's also improving knowledge on it, because I know I didn't know a lot of information when it came to that. It's something I wouldn't want to touch on because I don't have a lot of knowledge on it. So her coming out, I've learned the proper vocabulary words for things and the proper nouns to use. And like you said, celebrities are coming out now. Miley Cyrus just came out as a pansexual.
Which once again, we didn't hear about until Caitlyn Jenner started this whole community. So it's awesome.
Right, and I didn't even know that was such
exactly.
a thing.
Yeah.
And even the fact that my 80-year-old grandmom says to me, "Oh, so what is this about?"
Right, exactly.
That, no one else would do that.
Right, you're right. It's an awesome thing.
Yeah, and history was also made earlier this summer when the Supreme Court made gay marriage legal nationwide. The state-level bans, now considered unconstitutional, of course, were still in place in 14 states until that ruling in June, which President Obama called a victory for America, which I couldn't agree with more for that. So,
that moment where it was released that this was happening was probably the most amazing thing to watch happen. Like, I will remember it probably for the rest of my life, and I can't wait to tell my kids about it. Like, the moment it was legal everywhere, and we're finally one of 20 other countries that have gay marriage legal. So it's amazing. And in 2015, 57% of people support gay marriage, and then 75% of that are millennials. So I think that it's awesome that you can really tell, you know, when you're born into that society where it is accepting, that just means it's just going to get more accepting. So, you know, one day it is going to be 1,000% legal. There's not legal, but accepted, not, you know, not people saying, oh, that's not right or something like that. So that's what I'm excited for it to be positive all around.
Absolutely. Who you love is not a political statement.
Right.
And I think that it'll be great that my kids will live in a world where this is not an issue, because it shouldn't be an issue. It should just be what it is, two people loving each other.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Beautifully said.
Yes.
Yes.
We
No,
can
yeah.
end it on that note.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Beautifully said. All right, Stephen Colbert left his Comedy Central show and is now the new host of CBS's The Late Show, succeeding David Letterman, of course. Colbert's first show was September 8th and immediately began competing with the other top-rated late-night shows. While Colbert definitely plans to shed his ultra-conservative caricature from The Colbert Report, his new project will certainly still highlight the skepticism and wit that has made Colbert a household name in entertainment. I saw his new Late Show, and it's actually really funny. It's really good.
I don't know. I'm not a Colbert fan. I mean, I saw his GQ cover. I thought it was great. I want the suits.
Of course, as you can tell by his appearance here.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's the satire he uses. It just doesn't appeal to me.
I guess that's why there's so many talk shows, you know, because some audiences appeal to one, some audiences appeal to another. So, I mean, it'll work for a large group of people, so I'm sure he'll be super successful.
And he's like supposed to be like CBS's like golden ticket because you know, the rankings are
right.
like,
I did hear that. Yeah, the rankings aren't too hot for them right now, so hopefully Colbert will, you know, bring that up.
crank it up.
All right, and then real quick, which I don't know how we say this real quick, but earlier this month, meteorologist Liam Dutton took the internet by storm when he casually pronounced a 58-letter Welsh town, and the video immediately went viral. Take a look, guys.
Now today we had a big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, Gellgo Drobwch, Llantysilio Gogogoch, the temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit.
Vines of Dutton are now all over the internet, inspiring other newscasters and TV personalities to also match his pronunciation. So of course us here at Temple Talk thought that we should also try to pronounce this name, which I'm seeing in the teleprompter, and it looks like our teleprompter
Is broken.
typer like just fell down on the teleprompter. So Marissa, do you want to try it out first?
Okay, no one laugh at me. Okay, let's see if I can make it through anyway. La Fair, Point, Guang, Grocery, I literally don't know. The end is just goosh, gosh, goosh. So, there you go. There you go. Beat that.
Hard act to follow.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh God.
Long fair pwang enrid robe will lattice ilo gugu gugu.
Oh my God. I win. Oh, win. Oh, I really have to go?
Yeah, you gotta go.
Okay. La Fera Kwashimla Mombla Goosh Gash Gash.
Yeah. Take us home, Luke.
All right, so Llanfair Pwllgwyn Yelgog Erin Gerabal Lantis Gogajach.
Hey, you win. That was nice.
What was I did not practice for 1 second.
gosh.
I didn't practice for a
I
second.
really think you
I did it.
Oh, that was
The video was hilarious. Like he ran through the whole
and then he
word.
smirked after?
He smirked and did like a little pivot. Like, yeah, I did that. Like, that's exactly.
Kind of like I just did. I was like, I
You
just
did.
got through
You
that
were like,
name
yeah, that's
pretty
cheated.
quickly. So, all right, and Temple football gave students a lot to cheer about. Yeah, during their home opener against Penn State, as they trumped the Nittany Lions 27-10, making their first win over Penn State in 74 years, guys, making history. Temple Owls football. They did an amazing job. Temple Owls cover of the Temple News. That game was crazy. There was so much energy there. And 74 years to win a game, it's a long time.
I'm really embarrassed.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
I'm really embarrassed I missed it. I'm kind of sick about it.
What?
It was Labor Day weekend. I went to the beach.
I was going to say,
I know.
another Madonna concert? Or...
yeah, pretty much. But I really think I watched the game from the beach, and I think that like Matt Rule, I'm really excited for what he's doing this season, and I think it's just going to be great. I'm so excited. I'll definitely go to a game as soon as I can to make up for it.
Better.
But
Notre Dame game coming up here on Halloween.
yeah,
So,
so I'll be
that
there.
one too.
yeah, of course we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna win that.
Yes, we
Wow.
are.
Yes.
Really so good.
All right, guys. Well, that's all the time we have. Sorry, Johnna. So we have a great show for you today. Miss Philadelphia is here, guys. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Also, Hot Diamond Yoga is here to show us how we can de-stress for our new school year, how we can relax and de-stress, and also a performance by Everything I Lack, the band is here. So first, we're going to send it to Rachel Keller, who hit Welcome Week to see how freshmen feel about their first year of college. We'll be right back.
I'm Rachel Keller here for Temple Talk, a brand new correspondent. We're going to talk to a bunch of different students here on Lear Course Walk about Welcome Week and the festivities and their favorite thing about Temple, gearing up for the new semester. Let's check it out. All right, so what's your name?
Karina.
Are you a freshman?
Yes, I am.
And what are you looking forward to being in college?
Meeting new people and like having all the new experiences that Temple offers.
I'm looking forward to like being pushed out of my comfort zone a little bit, like forcing myself to be independent and doing things on my own.
Well, in college in general, I'm excited about the freedom because I need to get away from my parents. Honestly, love you though.
So we're at Welcome Week, Temple Fest. A lot is going on this week. What was your favorite event and why?
My favorite event has to be, so far, this right now. Temple Opening Fest. The band came through. It was great. I had a lot of fun. You know, listening to them, they practiced a lot. And then it really paid off, and I loved it.
Eating at the taco bar.
Oh, the taco bar.
Yeah, it's really good. You get the bowl with the chips.
She's very indecisive involving food.
So you guys, I don't know where to put my mic because you guys are in sync with each other.
I really liked the barbecue, even though the line was pretty long.
Did you get a lot of food today?
Not really. I just kind of snagged some watermelon while we were walking by.
I really liked the pep rally.
When was that?
That was like in the Leah Chorus Center, and it was super fun.
Well, what's your favorite thing about Temple so far?
Probably the diversity around campus. I was never on campus before, but it's a very home feeling. You know, it's a very nice place.
Probably the same thing, and having him around.
You guys are really in sync. This is great. What's your favorite thing about Temple so far?
The community.
What do you mean by the community?
How tight-knit everybody is. Everybody is really like a family. Like on my dormitory, I'm from the penthouse, which is Hardwick, and it's really fun up there.
Oh my gosh, I was the penthouse of Johnson my freshman year.
Hey!
Hey! I am so excited that I found you guys. Identical twins at Temple and freshmen.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about Temple so far?
I just love how friendly the people are, and all the Temple owls just seem so like invigorated and lively. I just love the experience of all of them.
I just really enjoy the people I've met here. Today I've met actually like a lot of people, one of which I had a really long conversation with about Japanese anime and all that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool stuff, and cinematic history and all of that of Japan. And I just had great conversations.
And you said you wanted to get away from your parents. Yeah. Did they tell you anything before you left?
They told me not to walk the street by myself. Always walk with friends. Don't walk after hours by yourself. And don't walk with your phone out.
They told me to look out for the surrounding neighborhoods. Most of it is okay if you're safe, but during the day. But at night, you have to, really watch out. That's what they really told me.
Not to be stupid, don't get involved with anything. Watch your friends. I learned that already, but watch your friends, watch who you trust. Don't do bad things.
My parents told me to output myself. The Temple leaders told me to output myself, so that's what I'm going to do for my first upcoming freshman year.
All right, well, good luck, guys. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Good luck. Woo, guys, it is so hot out here, but I had so much fun talking to a bunch of different freshmen today about Welcome Week. So back to you guys in the studio.
Guys, welcome back. On February 28th, our first guest was crowned Miss Philadelphia 2015. Please welcome to the show, Julia Ray, everybody.
Absolutely beautiful, and your shoes,
Yours.
so cute. Thanks.
Oh, so I was just overtaken by your beauty and your shoes and everything. It's just so nice to have royalty here on set.
Right. Oh, wow.
You know, we're not used to this, so we have to, calm down a little bit. So take us back to the very start. How long have you been doing pageants or been interested in pageantry?
Sure. So when I was about 15 years old, I grew up doing musical theater in the Philadelphia area. I'm a singer first.
Oh, nice.
And I was singing actually in Ocean City, New Jersey, when the producer of that show whispered in my ear, "You've got to do pageants." I thought he was crazy. I have 2 older brothers, so I was the ultimate tomboy. But that summer, I decided to throw my hat in the ring for Miss Pennsylvania Teen, and to my family's and my own surprise, I ended up winning that pageant. Wow. So I was Miss Pennsylvania's Outstanding Teen in 2008, and went on to Miss America Teen after that, and placed first runner-up. So.
That's great. Yeah. So, I mean, did you have any idea? Yeah, give it up for her.
Yeah, Miss Pennsylvania Teen.
So did you have any idea that you would like win the whole entire pageant? Like, were you nervous? Like, what was your favorite part about it?
That pageant, I totally did not think I was going to win. I was planning on getting ice cream after with my parents as a consolation prize.
Right.
So that was an interesting experience. And then when I decided to do Miss Philadelphia, I was definitely focused on becoming Miss Philadelphia. So I knew it was a possibility, and I believed in myself. But at the end of the day, you never know what's going to happen. So you can't be too sure of yourself.
You still gotta hope for the best. I mean, you took it home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, she's here in the crown and sash and everything. So you've had this crown now for about a year. It's almost, wrapping up your time. Mm-hmm. So what is one thing that you've really experienced having this title?
Well, I get to do the most amazing appearances as Miss Philadelphia. It's really a dream job. But the most special to me are the days that I spend at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. I grew up as a patient there. I have cystic fibrosis. So it's really nice to be able to give back to a place that gave me so much hope as a child. Right. And then also share the crown with the patients there and show them that they can pursue their dreams, whether it's being Miss Philadelphia one day themselves or running on the soccer field or overcoming whatever obstacle they may have.
So could you tell us about some of the core values of being Miss Philadelphia? Like, what did they look for?
Sure. So besides being a really cool accessory,
right?
The crown actually represents 4 points. There's 4 points to the crown, and they're style, scholarship, success, and most importantly, service. Right. So I've won over, at this point, $40,000 in scholarship money through the Miss America organization. Wow. And it's amazing. And I've been able to have a platform for my service work as an advocate for the cystic fibrosis community and also for the child life community. Child life specialists are really the unsung heroes of our nation's children's hospitals.
And I was going to ask you about, you have Singing at the Top of My Lungs as a huge organization you help with. So do you just kind of want to explain what that is?
Sure.
A little bit?
I started Singing at the Top of My Lungs as a nonprofit 5 years ago. And I've been able to give over $50,000 to cystic fibrosis research. And I actually just donated to CHOP on Friday. So yeah, it's been amazing to be able to give back at that extent and just use my voice for good and use my talents. Singing at the Top of My Lungs kind of was inspired by using my passion to perform as well as my passion to raise awareness for CF.
That's beautiful. So what kept you so encouraged? I mean, because you said you were battling with something. So what kept you so encouraged throughout, life, basically, and accomplishing something as great as Miss Philadelphia?
Well, I mean, I attribute a lot of my success to my family. My 2 big brothers and my parents are my rocks. But honestly, when I was hospitalized a lot as a child, my child life specialists, they're the people in the hospital that focus on the psychosocial well-being, you know, the mental, spiritual, emotional well-being of the patients. And they helped me see beyond my illness, and I was able to dream because of them.
So beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. So going forward, your last few months, what plans do you have in the works? Any other things you have to do while you are Miss Philadelphia?
Yes, I am busy every weekend just about as Miss Philadelphia, and I'm really excited. I'll be back on Temple's campus for D for Dude fundraiser. Yeah, woo! So come on out. And D for Dude is a fundraiser for D5E's cystic fibrosis. They are passionate about that platform as well. So I'm excited to come back here. I also just found out I'll be performing in the ABC Thanksgiving Day Parade in Philly for the 8th consecutive year.
That's so exciting.
I have to go.
Oh my gosh.
I have to sing at the top of your lungs.
Yes.
You have to sing at the top of your lungs for me and Johnna.
Yes.
Just us alone.
Just you.
Yes.
I'll do a little wink and you'll know.
Okay, yeah. I'll be like,
This one's
that
for
was
you.
for me,
Yeah.
everybody. Nobody else.
Before you go, can you please show us like the pageant?
Oh, yes,
Like,
the wave.
Like, how does that go?
We need to learn
Okay.
the wave.
Yes, I'll pretend like I know it. Usually I'm just like, woo, you know. But this is the typical Miss America wave that we're asked to do.
Okay.
I don't even know
So
how good that
what
looks.
is that? It's just like the
It's
wrist?
like, you
It's all on
know,
the wrist?
Yeah, you got to keep your elbow upright and just you know. Very airy. I don't know. Does that even look good, guys?
No, yeah, yours looks good. Mine's just like waving over here. And the
Was
side.
that Princess Diaries? Was that
Oh, yeah.
elbow, wrist,
Yes.
wrist?
That's exactly
That's what I'd be doing.
elbow, wrist, wrist.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so great. I did a pageant before. Lord.
I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, it was the mothers that made me not want to do it anymore.
I mean, she's beautiful, right?
Yeah. So the final burning question that
Yes.
I ask a lot of our guests is,
Yes.
where do you see yourself in 5 years? I sometimes can't even answer that. So.
Yes. Well, my goodness. I hope to be continuing to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis and singing at the top of my lungs at hopefully a national level.
Wow.
Kind of branch out more. And I'm a broadcast major at Fordham University. So, I mean, go big or go home, like
Yeah,
Good Morning
just like
America,
us.
you know?
Yes, exactly.
Let's all meet there, 5 years, okay?
Let's all be anchors on Good Morning America.
There we go.
I'm down. I'm down.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm calling George Stephanopoulos. There we go. All right, well, thank you, Julia, so much
Thank
for
you,
being
guys.
here. We had such a great time with you. It was awesome.
And we'll be right back. We'll be right back with one of our correspondents who are backstage for the American Idol auditions held right here at the Lyrical Center, so check that out.
Hey, it's Raya Abdelaal. We're here with Temple Talk. We're at the Lyrical Center for the American Idol auditions. We're going to be talking to a lot of people here today that are trying out, and also an interview with Clay Aiken. So what brought you out here today?
So I just have an amazing passion for singing, and I think I'm the next American Idol. This is the last season, so why not me?
I get my point across when I'm singing. I have a lot of passion for what I do.
My voice is really raspy and rare.
I have an awesome voice, I have an awesome look.
And I don't see myself doing anything else.
I'm amazing.
What else would bring me out here in this heat this early, right?
She's been singing since she was in a car seat.
I've been writing since I was 9.
But I'm excited to share my music with the world.
Your best next American Idol.
Next American Idol.
What happens for you today could be the start of the most incredible journey that you could imagine going.
Don't understand.
I am titanium.
Some just want everything.
I know this time.
Falling in love with. We're here at the American Idol auditions. I'm here with Clay Aiken. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you for being here.
So how does it feel like to be back here?
Well, it's very different nowadays than it was when I did it. I slept on the side of the street
in Atlanta to audition, and these folks get these comfortable chairs. You can feel the nerves in the room. You can feel the anticipation and the anxiety amongst people. But you know, I think, as I said to them, if you are comfortable and you've got talent, it's going to show through whether you're nervous or not. So there's no point in being nervous. Being yourself is probably the most valuable component. I kind of thought it would be a summer camp experience is what I used to say. I'd do a show, it'll be a fun thing, I'll go back to teaching. And it turned out to be far, far bigger, and it has been that for so many people who've come from the show. So many people have been on the show and have stuck around and made careers out of something that they really didn't plan on making a career out of in the first place. And I think that shows the power of this franchise. You know, I spent 12 years singing, I spent 12 years in the public eye, touring and getting applause for myself, and it seemed like it was appropriate to try to do that try to bring that golden ticket to a lot of people who don't have it. So I'll probably stay in that path for a while.
You're watching
Temple Talk. We had a great day out here at American Idol. We talked to a lot of talented people. Now back to you guys in the studio.
With the start of a new school year comes pressure, stress, and the need to relax. Emphasis on the need, everyone.
So that is why Jasmine Burton from Diamond Hot Yoga is here to show us how to de-stress with some awesome moves. Hello, Jasmine. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so
much.
much.
It's really exciting.
Thank you so much for having me here.
She's so peaceful.
Right.
Help me. Help me.
I need your inner peace.
Yes, we're going to work on that today.
Can you tell us about Diamond Hot Yoga a little bit?
Sure. We are a fairly new studio located at 10th and Diamond, really close to Temple's campus. It's walkable. We're primarily a Bikram yoga studio, which means that most of the classes are heated to about 105 or 110 degrees.
Oh my
gosh. But
gosh.
that's a good thing because it helps your muscles stretch. It helps to get rid of some of the toxins in your body through your sweat, and it makes some of the poses a bit more accessible because your body is stretching a little bit more. But we also offer regular yoga, vinyasa type classes and yin yoga classes as well.
Okay, so many choices we have here.
Yeah.
So which one would you prefer for the beginners?
For beginners, actually they're all great for beginners.
Okay.
If you are a brave beginner, definitely try Bikram.
Anyone
Bikram
a
is a
brave beginner
great.
here?
Is
Oh, we have a few.
Oh, we have a couple
it's
people.
a great place to start. The sequence is designed for beginners. So it's accessible to all. You may not achieve the great grand foot over your head pose your first couple of classes.
We're going to try those here today, right?
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
But
We're beginners.
it's not what it's about, So we're accessible for beginners and, of course, experienced yogis as well.
Awesome.
So what are the benefits of doing yoga exactly for de-stressing?
Okay, so for de-stressing, yoga really helps to lower the heart rate and normalize the blood. It helps us to really take a moment to go inside, and
not think about the outside world.
Exactly.
Just escape.
Meditate.
Break away from all the chaos of your classes, of your commute. It just gives us an opportunity to really tap back into ourselves.
So when did you start Diamond Hot Yoga? Like, was this something you were always passionate about, or, and why Temple? Well, I know it's not on Temple's campus, but it's around it. Did you plan that out,
Well, okay, so Diamond Hot Yoga is owned by Jen Kaluzzi, who is also here in the studio.
Okay. Give it up for Jen.
Yay, Jen. So Jen is a Bikram practitioner and saw an opportunity to start a community here in North Philadelphia and moved her studio to 10th and Diamond. And I've been there for about a year now.
Okay.
I've been teaching vinyasa and yin classes as well. And Jen is primarily our Bikram teacher. So if you're,
cool.
See one of us there.
So cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to learn
me
some
too.
moves.
Yeah.
Now, really quick, you will be doing an event called Equinox Detox.
Yes.
That sounds pretty interesting. I'm a little nervous to see what it is, but can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, I'd love to. So the Equinox comes along twice a year in the fall and in the spring. It's the only time during the year when the day and the night are equal.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So the day.
That makes sense.
The equinox.
The equinox.
Now I'm like, wait.
Yeah. So, in the yoga practice, we take these special celestial events as a time to sort of pause and be grateful for everything that we accomplished in the summer and looking forward to our harvest in the fall. So we'll be doing some basic yoga poses that will help to sort of detox the body. So a lot of stretches, you know, that get into this
gotta
area.
get into it.
Yeah, stretching, forward folding, allowing the blood to circulate in a different way, allowing us to squeeze out all the toxins that have been trapped in our body from our summer partying.
So have you,
Whatnot.
summer party.
Summer party.
We're in college. We
No.
don't work. Now, have you personally seen any of these differences in your body after doing yoga?
Gosh, yeah. I mean, well, so I'm a working mother, right?
Okay.
And so doing yoga for me is a lifesaver. It helps me to manage my stress, you know, to manage like my busy days and my chaotic days. And it helps the body as well. It's not always as physical for me. I approach yoga through a more spiritual, a more mental perspective, but it definitely helps the body. If you practice your yoga, you'll definitely get a yoga booty.
Wow. Let's start
I know.
practicing our yoga.
Let's start
gosh,
practicing.
here we go. Can we keep it basic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right.
Yeah, like child's yoga.
Yes,
Yeah,
actually,
what would you show your children?
Yeah. What would your children do yoga?
Yes, and so we're gonna start
If
with
they can do it,
child's
I can
pose.
do it, right?
Okay. All right.
Let's start
All
with
right.
child's pose.
Okay.
Yeah. So come onto your knees.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is a really basic pose. Yeah, uncurl those toes.
Okay.
This is
Uncurl them.
this is a basic.
Untense.
Untense. Relax. So
Okay.
I like to start with breathing. So just take a deep inhale. And then exhale. Let it all out. Yeah, for the first time this evening, actually like tap into that breath, right? Feel it. And then I just want you
Can we
to
do the hand motion?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Namaste. Can we
Yeah,
stretch?
bring the arms up overhead. Inhale. Bring the palms together. Exhale them down in front of the chest. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, you're doing good.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I've done this a couple times.
Yeah, and then from here, sit back on the heels. Feel a little stretch
Can
in
we?
those
Are we not
ankles.
supposed to keep our hands
Yeah,
like
right.
this?
You can drop your hands now.
Okay.
Yeah, drop your hands. And then start to walk the fingertips forward.
Just
Drop the torso and drop the head towards the mat.
I'm not very good
Keep
at
those
this.
hips on the heels.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're doing.
And then let the torso and the head drop.
Oh. Like this?
that?
Yes, beautiful. Let the tension in your fingertips go.
Oh gosh.
Right. Yes. And then let the hips go back just a little bit towards the heels. Perfect.
I don't think I can go back any further.
So stay there. Let the head
gosh.
drop. Breathe. All right, and come on back up.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm feeling energized already. Or relaxed, I guess I should say. Okay, so what are
Perfect.
some more?
That was child's pose.
How'd you do?
It's interesting.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
You feel the
I'm not
shift,
used to
right?
like being like that, so.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a pose of surrender. So when you wake up in the morning, that can
You
be the
should do
first
that?
thing that you
Okay.
do. Get the blood flowing, get the head working. So now separate the knees.
Okay.
More?
Yeah.
All right.
Separate the knees
All right.
about hip distance apart. Come onto all fours. Make sure the wrist is in line with the shoulders. Yeah.
Like this?
Bring your booty back just a
You
little
can
bit.
obviously see
Yeah.
I'm not good at this.
Now
This is
take
a very
your,
compromising
Everyone watch
position.
her.
I know, right? We're gonna move into this quick, so we don't have to stay here too long. Okay, so bring your left knee in a little bit. Bring the right knee behind the left knee.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bring your ankles apart so that you have some room.
Wait, like that?
Yes.
And then do I sit back?
And then
Are
you
you ready?
sit back.
Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Can I have a round of applause at least? No, I'm kidding. Good job, good job. You look like you're struggling. But you got it, you
I'm
got
trying
it.
to find my balance.
Okay, rock back forward.
Rock
Okay.
forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we just get up? Is there a way she should get up?
Uncurl the toe.
Yeah.
Uncurl the knees.
Okay.
Curl the toes under. Let the hips go up into the air. Down dog.
What?
Yeah. Down dog.
Okay.
Down dog.
No.
Wait.
But okay.
Okay. Wait. Was that not?
We're gonna transition into pigeon pose, and so transitioning sometimes we go from a down dog, but so let's try it. Yeah.
Okay.
So curl the toes.
Real quickly. We don't
Real
have much
quick.
time.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Curl
yeah.
the toes.
Okay.
Curl the
I
toes.
don't know why
All
I'm
right.
saying-
Hands down.
All right.
Hips up.
What?
Hips up. Straighten the legs. Straighten the legs.
What?
Yes.
Oh, like that?
Yes.
Yes,
Perfect.
everyone.
Yay.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Jasmine,
you.
for,
It was a
for
pleasure.
being here and teaching us some yoga that we obviously needed help with. You can follow Diamond Hot Yoga on Instagram and Facebook for more information on anything you saw today. Now, here's What's Trending with Raya. Check it out.
This is What's Trending. I'm Raya Abdelaal and I'm here to bring you the latest updates. Move over Trump. Kanye West had a few words to say at the MTV's VMAs that left a lot of people wondering if he could be the next president. Kanye made an announcement stating he will be running for president in 2020. The hashtag #VoteForKanyeWest went viral, and celebrities like Jaden Smith and Big Sean were ready to show their support. Could Kim Kardashian be the most stylish first lady in history? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. After the VMAs, Pink had a few comments to say about the award show that left some celebrities very unhappy. Pink took it to Instagram to show her distaste in how the award shows were turning out every year. Demi Lovato, who performed at this year's show, took it to Twitter and made it very clear about how she feels about Pink's comments. Of course, Pink didn't stand down and replied to Lovato's tweets. I wonder if they'll ever perform together after this. Who knows? Robin Williams' daughter speaks out about depression in an Instagram post. It's been a year since the world lost Robin Williams to suicide, and his daughter posted on Instagram to share her thoughts about how she has been feeling. Williams shared tributes before and got a hummingbird tattoo in her father's honor. Some good news, Sam Smith is back. After touring and stopping for a little while to heal from an illness, Sam Smith will be releasing a song for the new James Bond movie. He has recorded a song called Writings on the Wall and tweeted, "This is the highlights of one of the highlights of my career." And last but not least, Damon Wayans has found himself in hot water in the media this past week. His fans weren't too happy after he defended Bill Cosby in a Power 105.1 Breakfast Club interview. Wayans hasn't responded to any of the backlash. That's it for What's Trending. Tweet us at Temple_Talk and tell us what you want to hear on the next What's Trending.
Hey guys, singing a song from their self-entitled EP and making their television debut. Please give it up for Everything I Lack.
So how does the storm look from your window? And is the thunder giving you chills? I used to think it was just God bowling with my father's mom. So how does the storm look from my window? Dragging some coffee is how you ignore me, and songs that are sappy is what keeps you happy. Dragging some coffee is how you ignore me, and songs that are sappy is what keeps you happy. So how's the storm looking from my car? Is the thunder giving you chills? I used to think it was just God bowling with my father's mom. So how does the storm look from my window? Dragging some coffee is how you ignore me, and songs that are sappy is what
Temple Talk is now online. Visit our brand new website at templetalktv.com to learn more about the hosts, correspondents, and to connect with us on social media. Have a question or want to get involved? Let us know through our contact form. Miss our latest episode? No worries. We've got you covered. Do it all on templetalktv.com.
Thanks to Diamond Hot Yoga, Julia Ray, and Everything I Lack for being here today. Have a good day, and see you next time right here on Temple Talk. See you guys.
I've ever asked for was to be happy. Is that too much to ask for? And now I've finally seen what this means to me. Let's sing some from bottoms out of key, 'cause I'm sick of the sad songs been smothering me. We're both on the cusp of some great things. We are the kings, and we're the kings. And maybe my friends will make fun of me, and maybe I'll be your laughing stock. So I don't care, no, I don't care, because I'm here with you. And we won't care
anything.
And we won't care
Anything.
We won't care
Anything at all.
And I just wanna sit around and sing songs with you.